Good afternoon, collectors. Welcome back to Vintage Breaks. Just like that, modern technology, we are broadcasting live from the Loft. Thanks for tuning in tonight to Vintage Breaks. We have a fun night planned. Appreciate Chris with helping to bridge the gap there. We have Holly Sonders joining us at 8 p.m. tonight Eastern Time, courtesy of Prince Marketing Group, and my friend Patrick. What's up, Cody? Hope everyone enjoyed Leighton's Loft podcast today. Thought it was a lot of fun, like talking about a variety of topics. Okay. Not too much. Keeping the phone near, as I got a number of... What's up, Bri? What's going on, Garrett? So this is the first break that we have up tonight. 98 Bowman Chrome Hobby Football. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our Vintage Breaks YouTube channel. Some of you, of course, could be watching us right now on there, others on Facebook and what have you. But if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you will know each and every time that we're going live, whether it be from the Loft or from the West, the South, the North. Sounds like a Wizard of Oz movie. Okay, let me get this break ready. This is box number 14 of 1998 Bowman Chrome Football. And breaks. Here we go. All right, so we randomize the list 5 times. Just make sure this appears on where I want. It does not. All right, give me 1 second. We'll make that work. So we need to move this over here. Perfect. And now, yep, awesome. All right, we're going to randomize it 5 times. Going to hit break, or shuffle, excuse me. That's the list. Good luck to Dustin, Andrew, Matthew, Jason, Lenny, Sean, and it looks like several of you have a few spots each. Good luck to each and every one of you. Break. And let's close that up. Put the list over here for everyone's viewing pleasure. Fantastic. Whoop. There we go. I have to get that. Very strange. Okay. Let me just email the team. Email the team. All right, we'll have to go with that. Great, we'll hit record, and we are ready to go. Good luck to every one of you in the break. We're looking for Randy Moss, Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson, of course, refractors, gold refractors, a fun box to open. Haven't done one of these in a little bit. All right, Dustin, you are spot number 1. Hope all of you got home safely that were caught up in the havoc of the Northeast today in the snow. Oh, before we start, I want to announce a cool promo. It's an off-grid promo. We actually do have a very nice on-grid promo, $250 bonus promo that we announced earlier today. We'll close tomorrow night, 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Winner gets $500 break credit. 2020 Prism Football Blaster Box, few set spots, BAM spots, so on and so forth. All the details are at the top of our page at VintageBreaks.com, right underneath the bonuses. And then we have a $25 bonus promo running from about 6:15 tonight till the end of Charles and Vintage Breaks West show later today. Winner of that will get a $150 break credit. So trying to spread the hobby love around during the holidays. And right now, I figure this would be a fun little off-grid promo. Is going to be the next 12 entries at $100. One winner will get this 2018 Topps Chrome update. So it's a very good rip. It's a lot of fun. Soto, Acuna, Torres, and the like. And of course, you have the pinks. We do, I think, list these on our site. I've opened a bunch of these myself. I'm a big fan of these. So if we fulfill that off-grid promo by 7:30, we'll open this shortly thereafter. And of course, at the top of the hour, 8 o'clock, we'll have Holly Sonders joining us. Should be a lot of fun. She's got 500,000 followers on Instagram. In the golf world, hopefully now in the card world, we'll see when we start talking cards with her in a little bit. And without further ado, let's get started with our 2018 Bowman Chrome. 1998 Bowman Chrome. I was thinking Acuna. Bowman Chrome football box break. I'm not sure what it says on the website, Jordan, but I know that it's been a difficult day because of the snow. So I'm not sure what the schedule says, but I know right now we're going to break 98 Bowman Chrome football. This one's a little bit overdue. I was supposed to do this a few days ago from the Loft. And Garbage Pail Kids' first series is up next, which is going to be pretty cool as well. Hey, Jason, thanks very much. Yeah, I was going to ask, I asked earlier what everyone thought of the Loft, Charles Johnson. I felt like we had some good mojo going, good discussion going the end of the show today. Take off the sweatshirt here. When we got into the hobby stuff and, Instagram stories and, all the judgment going on. I mean, I know there's judgment in every part of our lives, but like when you're in the hobby and it's supposed to be fun, I don't know. Just thought it was worth talking about at the very least. All right, spot one. Live from the Loft tonight. It's good to be back, folks, with you all. And of course, you can see me every Wednesday from 4:30 to 5:30. Generally, all of our Leighton's Loft weekly podcasts are from here. Been super busy behind the scenes with a lot of different stuff going on. All good, which is wonderful. So not being able to break as much, this is a treat for me. And hope for you all as well. Tony Parrish, nothing so far in the first two, but we got a ways to go. And once again, folks, that $25 bonus promo we just put up a little while ago, that we have a feeling at least we're going to have some increased viewership tonight because of Holly and such. Shout out to Darren Prince and his wonderful team. We're going to try to have different price points tonight where, of course, not only can you get into our breaks, but we want people to be able to participate in our bonuses of all shapes and sizes. So that was what we were thinking when we were going over some of our promos for today. So, folks, we got a couple on Facebook, about 2 dozen or so on YouTube, and I'm going to give away a random Vintage Hall of Famer if we can get 50 people watching by 7:15. And the reason why we're focusing on how many people are watching tonight, we want you folks to tell a friend. If you're having a good time, you think tonight's going to be fun, we're trying to have as many people for Holly joining us as we can. We think it's going to be a blast. Jason Sehorn, certainly remember him. Cordell Taylor. This was back when getting 4 cards in a pack was kind of like a big deal. There he goes, our first refractor. Sam Cowart of the Bills. Evening, Steven. What up, Russ? An OG'er. Thanks for the love, Gar. Here we go, Mark Fields International. So you at least got a refractor there in pack 4. We're still looking for the real heat, though. Man, I love this product back in the day. It was expensive back then, so I actually think it should cost more based on where everything else is going on in the hobby and such. Warren Sapp, Ray Caruth, Vonnie Holiday. He was a stud for the pack for a little while on their line. Pack number 6 is going out to Matt. Brett Favre. It's nice. We'll sleeve that up. People are grading a lot more base from this time period. Robert Smith, Sam Cowart, and then E.G. Green. Spot number 7. Good luck, Andrew. Jason, hopefully you're still watching. You're up next. Andre Wadsworth. There we go. Charles Woodson, rookie. Now, is he a Hall of Famer yet, or people think he's going to be a Hall of Famer? Because I don't honestly know. I think he's a Hall of Famer, but I could be wrong. Hey, what's up, Andrew? I think this is your hit, right? Yeah, Andrew, this is a nice card. I would definitely get this Woodson graded. Let me know and I can tag it for you, Andrew. Because at first glance, it'd be worth grading. What's up, Vincent? Elway. Charlie Batch. Charlie Batch rookie. Hey, Brian. We used to have a show, the Vintage Breaks PSA show, which was every Wednesday. I'm not sure if you're referring to that or just the amount of business that my other company, Just Collect, does with them. But I'm happy to answer any questions for you, Brian, if you want to drop me a line. My email is leighton@justcollect.com. I'll also put it in the chat for you. Spot number 9. Tavion Banks. Yaquez Green. I remember him. Rook. Didn't amount to much. Malfala. And TD. Terrell Davis. Even though his rookie was 95. All right, that is pack number 9. This is J5 calling me, so let me pick up real quick. He's coordinating things for tonight. What's up, J5? You are live on air from the Loft. Oh, great, great. So you're home safely. Good. Great. Listen, that's what we'll do. We'll cut it off 7:40, 7:45. Also, Darren's going to be with Holly, so I think that's going to be advantageous for us because Darren's very familiar with Zoom and stuff. And I texted you that you're on the chain with Darren as well. Okay? No, they're in the same place. Yeah, no, Darren's not going to go on air. He's just hanging out with her. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the one thing I want you to focus on, because when we did the show today, it was very awkward showing off. I did a free break. By the way, we are live, so say hi. No, I'm just kidding. We are live, but they can't hear you. So I just want to make sure that, I mean, you know, obviously we wanted them to be able to see our guest, but then, like, when I was showing the cards today, it just seemed to be, I just want to give you a heads up, it wasn't that clear. So we don't necessarily have to show all the cards, but I just want to give you a heads up. Like, tell me when we break later, am I supposed to be showing all these cards in camera, or I'm just going to open them in front of me and I'll just show the hits on camera? You have to tell me. The close-ups is what I mean. It's not opening vintage, you know? So. Like when I showed the card straight up on the camera, straight in front of me, it wasn't that clear. It was like lack of focus. No, the one on the tripod is the one to my left. I'm talking about the one straight in front of me. Great. So then we'll be all set. Sounds good. Let me go so that way we can get back to... okay, great. Thanks. Bye. All right. Live from J5. Sorry about that. Let me tag that for you, Andrew, because I had a feeling, I mean, if it was me, I would grade it. 5, 6, 7. Yes. Andrew, let's. I just want to tag that for everyone. Yeah, I would say that on bulk Slobo through Gem Mint also. But I don't like to assume. Grade for Andrew. B with Gem Mint. You got it, Andrew. You know, I had I wanted to announce, so this was the $100 promotion at Off-Grid, but I also had a $250 promotion in honor of the $250 promo ending tomorrow night. So I wanted to share that with everyone. Okay, great. So guys, we're going to run a flash promo of $250. This closes out at $745, which is when I have to cut it off to have J5 take over and set everything up for Holly. There's going to be 6 prizes if we close it out by $745. 1986 clear basketball set break spot. 2020 Prism Football Hanger Box, 4 gaggles that will all include a $500 high roller, 58 set break spot, 62 set break spot, 74 set break spot, and all 6 of those will get a BAM. And for whatever it's worth, folks, while this is still open, you can get into this as well. This is a 12 at 100 off-grid. This one did have to close by 7:30. This is spot number 10, and we're going to Sean. It's spot number 10, Matt. No Peyton, no Moss, but we did get Woodson. What up, Green Thunder? Take Lawrence. Oh, I would love if the Jets traded the pick and got a Herschel Walker type haul. Keyshawn, speaking of the Jets. But I don't think that they're going to do that, but we'll see. Mark Brunell, former Jet. Gilmore, I wish you were on with me, man. You're all fancy. You put all those off grids on the chat. You know, on the screen, and I'm just rattling them off. So if you have any questions, let me know. How about a Peyton refractor? Think big, Matt. Thanks, Mike. It's great to be back. Having a good time. Back. Having a good time. Grant Windstrom. Hey, what's up, David? 2010 Bowman Platinum. We're going to try. If we don't have time to do it tonight, it will be done, what day is tomorrow? Well, it depends on the weather. But we're going to try for tonight, David. And if not, it'll be in the next day or so. I do appreciate your patience. That's a really good one. It's just that this 98 Bowman Chrome was a little bit older than that. But that's going to be a good one as well. Fred Taylor rookie. Certainly remember him. Jason Taylor. Fred Taylor. We'll sleeve this up for you. This is spot number 11, and Andrew. AB, you're going back-to-back here, and then it's up to you, Matty T. Cards are coming out on Jinx It, but fairly well centered. Which I know you take for granted, like, oh, they all look nice, but I've had plenty of these where they weren't centered back in the day. Fred Taylor rookie, spot number 11. Got another one coming up, Andrew. Good luck. Thanks for jumping in, Steven, Robert. You guys are in the $25 promo that closes tonight. Someone's going to win $1.50 in break credit, a bunch of other stuff.
And, of course, we have a $100 $250 offline right now and a bunch of bonuses on the grid. You can check it all on our website at vintagebreaks.com. Jerome Pathon, Jermaine Kroll, Bruce Smith, Hall of Famer, and Bobby Ingram Interstate. The Interstates are kind of cool. I mean, it's not a big hit or anything, but I did like that set. Similar to like the 97 Bowman Chrome Internationals, all that kind of fun stuff. Geeky stuff from the time period. The next break, folks, time permitting, we're going to be doing Garbage Pail Kids first series. That is a quick one, but it is really cool. Wayne Corbett, Aeneas Williams, Earl Holmes, and Bobby Taylor. That was yours, Matty T. Now we're going out to Sean. Good, Mike. Celebrate everything these days. Celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas. Can't leave days off, even though they're few and far between. They didn't give that to me, CP. I wasn't afforded that. Are you kidding me? I would open metal basketball in 2 seconds. Emmett Smith, we're going to sleeve up. We got Charlie Garner, Solid Eagle, and fan favorite Refractor. Hey, what's up, Richard? There was no Leighton's Loft participation promo for today. We gave $100 to Toys for Tots, and then we gave away a pack on the show, an 84 Tots football pack we already gave away and actually opened. It was pretty cool. Emmett Smith, sleeve that up because these days, you never know what these veterans are going for from these early base sets. And 98 Bowman Chrome was definitely a... I see J5 going in and making some changes. I like that. He just made the names a little bit brighter. All right, that was spot 14. Sean, we're going back to you, Maddie. Let's hope for a Peyton. Oh, you got it, Richard. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Dez, really appreciate all of your efforts on the golf course, man. I was bummed a little bit for you and Mel, but... I'm sure you guys will be back with a vengeance for the next one. And sincerely appreciated the efforts that you've made to talk about our community amongst, the elite, the golfers. And you're running across some impressive folks there, Des. So appreciate you trying to hook us up with another caddy. We're looking forward to see what we can do together. Thanks again. Are you home yet? You're still traveling. That was spot 15 for you, Matt. Sean, you're up next, then back to Matt. Thanks, CP. My wife's doing well. I missed her call before I was bummed, and she called me, she didn't really know what time it is. She called me like 15, 12 minutes into the loft. Just didn't hear it. But, I like to talk to her. Curtis Enos, rookie. Is this his rookie? I think it is his rookie. Patrick Johnson. Still looking for a Moss or a Manning, so he's still got some time here. Kaylee Wong. Atrell Hawkins. So nothing big in spot 16. All right, Matt, we're going back to you. Then to Mr. Pip. Oh, so wait, what day is today? So wait, it's this week, Des? So let's text later on. I wanted to see if we can hook up with your friend if his golfer is going to be in the tourney and stuff, because maybe I misunderstood. But yeah, if he's got the hat, you're good to go. Just let me know. Appreciate it again, and I'm sure you're going to appreciate being home, Des. And hopefully we'll connect in some hockey stuff. I have some 2020 hockey product going after the Rangers' #1 pick, so I'd love to have you on. Steve McNair. Don't forget, folks, next week, if you can tune in to Leighton's Loft, our weekly podcast at 4:30 on Wednesdays, a good buddy of mine, Darren Ravel, very accomplished sports business reporter, brilliant mind, and avid card nerd / collector nerd. He loves stuff. It's going to be great. Nick, there is an offline 250 bonus. It's the next 6 at 250. It has to close by 7:45. And we don't usually have this, but we have another off-grid bonus at 12 at 100, which closes at 7:30. I don't know if anyone partook in that yet, but I'll let you know. No, we got a few people who spent, like $25 to get into the all-day promo. We just started at 6. The closest tonight, but no one in the 250 yet, Matt. No one in the 100 either. So we'll see, though. We got time. It's 7:14. 7:30, the first one closes. 7:45, the second. And 8 o'clock, Holly Sonders, top of the hour, courtesy of Prince Marketing Group. Des, I don't know. It's 7:15, so I'm definitely opening Garbage Pail Kids next. And then I do have NT Baseball. I got the other half case sent to my house. So I don't know if NT Baseball is people's flavor. I also have some of the new basketball, but I don't know if that's going to take too long because I don't want to disappoint people and tell people we're going to open something that's not. But we can definitely fit in, hopefully, one ad-lib break, Rye, where, meaning it fills up now and then we'll break it as long as we can do that, time permitting. Oz, Zahir Hakim, and Michael Myers, not from the Halloween movie line. All right, spot 20. Matt, you still got a couple of shots left. You and Andrew both do at some Peyton Manning or Randy Moss. Yeah, I like it too, Andrew. So I've been getting him by the case because, at least you guarantee the case hit. You got it, Des. If I was buying on the site, I would definitely grab a spot in 86 Fleer, Des, because that's going to sell out shortly. It's the one with the Jordan 8, so that's 1 1/4 a spot. You could buy one spot. If you buy two spots, it's $250. In terms of, I can't believe I forgot to put it up today. Well, I'll tell you now, so that way everyone knows. I don't want people to spend money right now if you'd be upset later. So these are the two breaks I was excited to list today. Ran out of time with everything going on in business and personal. So we haven't had this in a very long time, a 1972 Topps basketball break, wax pack. Dr. J rookie, even going for huge money, like even in 8s. 9's stupid, and 10, forget about it. Put it this way, a 10 we would say it was going for 25 grand. Now a 9 selling for 25 grand. It's just insane. And then we have a 1980 basketball set break coming up, but these will be tomorrow. We're out of time today to list those, but tomorrow. And, tomorrow is going to be a little bit strange with our scheduling because of all the snow, but we will be live, just a matter of when and where. Rod Smith, Sean Williams, Alan Ronsom, and J.J. Stokes. I remember him. He was a 95 SP. I love that product. Curtis Martin's rookie. That's weird. There is 4 packs left. Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't doing anything wrong. 21, Andrew, Matt, then back to AB for the last 2. Matt, I'm not sure. I think they're going to be a $1.50, 150, but I gotta double check. 150 or 165. This I'm not sure on the set break. I gotta look, but it's going to be fun basketball. Oh, and Des, I don't know if you're into NT Baseball, but I did get NT Baseball here at the Loft, and that's been pretty popular as well. Michael Sinclair. Yes! Very, very nice. Looks to be fairly well centered. Chrome usually comes out sharp anyway. Oh, man, I hope we go on a run right now and we get like a Moss parallel or a Manning. Beautiful, beautiful hit. This is spot 21, and this is going out to AB, Mr. Andrew Blevins. Congratulations, Andrew. I'm not even asking. I'm assuming you want this graded. Get it graded. Andrew Blevins with Gem Mint. Congrats. Very, very nice. Sounds great, Des. Thanks and good luck in the break. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then Leslie Shepard. Spot, last card in the pack. Spot 22 coming at you. Matt, we'll see if we can give you a Manning. Thanks, Des. So you have the first 2 spots in this. If we get 10 more spots, that will close out by 7:30. And you have the first spot in the 250 offline. You have 5 spots left in that. That has to close by 7:45. Here we go. Here we go. Jamal Anderson, who was a stud back in the day. Charlie Garner. Jonathan Quinn. Not the quarterback of young nature we were looking for. Scott Frost. Certainly remember him, former Jet. Sorry, Matt. We're going to see if we can bring some last couple pack mojo for Andrew. Good luck. For Andrew, good luck. Dorsey Levens, Brad Johnson, Steven Alexander, and Rod Rutledge. All right, we're down to the last pack for the 98 Bowman Chrome. Next up is Garbage Pail Kids first series break. Yeah, no, we're working on a bunch of fun stuff for early next year, Nick. Totally agree with you. Joey Galloway. Charles Way. Mitchell Michael Pittman. And Mike Allstott, international. So no Manning on the box, which is a bummer. But at least we got a Moss, we got a Woodson. That is the last pack. That was a fun break. Appreciate you guys letting me do that for you. And of course, everyone who was in the break, sincerely appreciate your patience. As we have multiple locations, but I know with the boxes, especially from this era, they do like when I open them because I know the product better, and it's helpful to them in terms of keeping things moving. So they've had a lot to break. So I want to put that there. These were really cool, man. Back in the day, I didn't open many from the first series, but was fortunate enough to get a handful. And I remember, we went back to Party Fair, I think it was called, and by the time we went back, we never saw first series again. It was very. I don't think they made that many of them. I don't know, man. Like I said, I just got in NT baseball. I had World Cup 18 soccer, which is fun. Vintage, I have some 70s and 80s. I'd have to look exactly. I have a 2016/17 Optic basketball, which is fun. First year of Optic. A bunch of nice possible stuff, whether it be rookies or guys like LeBron and AD. And Bowman Sapphire. The rest is over there. But and then these are the items we're going to be opening up with Holly tonight that we'll be giving away for free. The only way to qualify is if you like Holly Sonders on Instagram, her account, as well as Vintage Breaks. 2 nice prizes. 2017 Donruss Fat Pack, Possible Holmes and Deshaun Watson, and Christian McCaffrey. And then 2020 Prism Football. Of course, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Tua, Jalen Hurts, all those kinds of guys. Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Man, I don't know. I would say NT Baseball because it's only 8 spots. I know it's a little pricey, but that's a fun break. I'd love to do that. Okay. 7 minutes left in our 12 and a hunch offline. The 250 closes at 7:45. Let me get the list ready for Garbage Pail Kids. Here we go. Great, let's randomize the list first. Hey, James, how are you? What's up, Anthony? Hope all is well. Oh, my God, I'm laughing, Matt, because I was texting with Chris Coe earlier, and, let's just say we shared an exchange about Holly, and, alluding to, some people might, think they might get into a little trouble. Who knows? You bet your bottom dollar, man. You know what my wife does for a living. She's in family law is a nice way of saying it, matrimonial and such. So I said, honey, wanted to let you know about a cool guest we're having. We've been looking at female talent, trying to find folks, who work in, whether it be the field of sports or whatever the case is, yada, yada, yada. And so I just, I needed to just, have it all be above board. You know what I mean? Much, much better. But right now we're going to randomize a list for the Garbage Pail Kids pack. 9. Hey, James, a little shout out to you and all of your work with the dogs, down there in the community that you live in and reside in Florida. Right now, for those who didn't watch the Loft today, if you make a $10 donation minimum to the ASPCA, we announced the promo on the Loft. It'll end next Wednesday on our Loft. All you have to do is donate at least $10 to the ASPCA from today until next Wednesday. Email vintagebreaksrw@gmail.com, and you'll be entered into our $100 break credit giveaway. We're trying to, of course, bring awareness and raise a few dollars while doing so to the ASPCA. Thanks again for participating in it. And appreciate your work, James. 9 times on the rando. Very cool, Matt. Thank you. Really appreciate that. So 9 times on the rando. Let's get that going here. This is pack number 39. Nine times. Shuffle. Good luck to Tom, Edgar, and Travis. Yes, Nick, her account as well as Vintage Breaks. And tag 3 of your friends. All right, here we go. Garbage Pail Kids first series. Good luck. Mike, I would say if we're looking modern and you like baseball, this is probably the coolest. We'd be able to fit this in. It's only 8 cards. We would have to move in fast, though, because J5 returned this over to him at 7:45 to get ready for Holly at 8. I would say that's our best bet. It's only 8 cards. It is a little pricey. I think it's $100 a spot. Let me just make sure it's in stock on the site. I believe it is. I'll tell you how many spots are left. There's 8 spots in it, so we have 2 boxes left. Those are the other 2 boxes from the case. I know Chris had the other 2. Normally we would have sent them to our office, but because of the snow, we sent them here, and we somehow got them today. I was thrilled. So, yep, we can definitely do one of those. Good luck. First card underneath the gum will be spot number 1. Folks, if you're having a good time in the chat tonight in YouTube, if you click the little like button right underneath, give us a thumbs up. We very much appreciate it. You show us a little love. If we're lucky, we'll get YouTube to show us a little love back, and we'll have a bunch of folks tune in tonight for Holly and Gang at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That is some nasty gum, although I've seen much, much worse. I think Dougie Fresh ate something from 81 Dahmer, so it looked like a science experiment. All right, Rockin' Robert. Man, these bring back some cool memories. For those that collected GPK when they first came out, I mean, like these were very tough to find even then. Rockin' Robert. Spot number 1. Now, the cards usually come out pretty sharp, but it's all about the centering. Rockin' Robert, spot 1 to you, Tom. JDK is one of the more popular first series characters / art. These are all based on original paintings. Very sharp, unfortunately is off-centered. Spot number 2, but one of my favorite cards in the first series. What's up, Jeff? Graffiti Petey. Gary, my wife's brother was like crying to me when I saw him recently how he sold it not too long ago. He had the first series, and try to get a watch from it or something, and I was just killing him with the values. And he's like, I bet you all mine were mint. I'm like, I don't know. And then when I was playing around, I'm like, oh yeah, I bet you they were. They're probably like at least 20 grand. Graffiti Petey. So far, the nicest condition in terms of centering and whatnot. Spot number 3 for Edgar. Spot number 4, Flat Pat. These are awesome. Very well centered. I would definitely get this graded. I'm not sure if you're working on the set, Edgar, Travis, or Tom. But that is iconic right there. Flat Pat, number 31B in the first series. Check these out. I used to love reading the back. Ugly license. Signed by Frankenstein. All right, and last card, Sicky Vicky. She's seen better days. There we go. Okay. All right, so this $100 offline is now over. It closes at 7:30. They do. They have a toothless LES. LES is my initials. Leighton Everett Sheldon. So I actually have that in my collection. It's like a baseball. His baseball's in his mouth. It's pretty cool. Matt, if you email me, we'll try to put you in touch. I'm not sure whose card it was, but we can certainly try for you. So, folks, we got 15 minutes to see if we're going to break anything else. We'd have to be a short break, like an NT Baseball, like a Garbage Pail Kids first series, where there's only a handful of cards. And, of course, that 250 offline does close at 7:45. Sir Charles will join us after Holly at the top of the hour. All right, well, while we're figuring out what we're going to potentially break next, I'm going to give away a random vintage pack to someone in the chat in just a minute or two. So if you have anything that works for you strategy-wise with Nightbot, now's the time to break it out. The more folks we have watching, the bigger prize we're going to give away. I just looked, we have about 40 or so together, so we can hit 50 in the next few minutes. Great, we'll give away something even a little bit juicier. But if you are tuned in right now and you've commented in the chat on YouTube, you will have a chance to win a random vintage packs courtesy of Vintage Breaks in the next few minutes. Hey, Shane, afternoon. I have to get another water for top of the hour. It feels like dry in our house. We have the heat cranked up because it's so cold out. All right, so let me see what Nightbot is going to do for you. Good luck, everybody. It is, Jeff. Pretty bad snowstorm up here till tomorrow, through tomorrow. Mike Cook. Mike, if we do not have your info, if you could please email sam@justcollect.com. You will get a free pack, and I'm going to go choose something from the Loft. I'll be right back. Mike's all set. Great. Alrighty. Sounds good, Mike. We're going to be giving you an 83 Donruss baseball pack, so good luck in that. Before we do, I wanted to show off just a cool card I recently got in. Really big fan of the LeBron from the 52 style 05 Topps set. This is just a set they did all in 52, but you know there's some cool interest, like Christy Brinkley's in the set. Some interesting folks are in this set. But there's a LeBron and Kobe card, which I love, and so I recently got that in. I just like the way it looks in the black border. And speaking of kids, Cody, don't forget on Monday, this upcoming Monday, from 3 to 4 o'clock, it's going to be Vintage Breaks Kids Hour for the holidays, culminating in a fun kids tourney towards the end of that hour. That'll be from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday afternoon. Okay. Well put, Fireplug. And also, by the way, these prices, I don't necessarily know they're valid, but I had Sam, he's in charge of our Pokemon department at Vintage Breaks, excuse me, at Just Collect. So these are some cool Pokemons that are foreign that I'm having in price. So apparently this is a good one because it's Dragonite, and it's a Japanese holo from 96. He put 1,500. I don't know if that's right or not, but I'm going to check it out. This is a Dark Dragonite holo. This is all from that crazy collection. You can read the full story on our blog at justcollect.com/blog that we bought, I believe, some point last year. And of course, Pokemon has just exploded since then. And I wish I kept the boxes, Jesus criminy. So I don't know if this one's 1,000 or more. We'll see. Mutu? I don't know how to say this. Mutu, 96 Japanese basic. I'm not sure. It is a holo. Excuse me. Yeah, I like to double. I like to double check. You know, I'm learning the market, Mike. But I'm going to try to turn some of these Japanese cards into a cool, maybe Topps Chrome Charizard that I'm going to buy for me and Kraz to put away for his collection. Dark Alakazam holo. It's a pretty cool card. It says $200. I don't know if that's accurate, Mike, or not. But I do dig these. Rockets Zapdos. So a little Pokemon. Oh, very cool, Mike. Well, listen, if you got any knowledge to share or you want to come on and talk Pokemon with us, let me know. I'm going to drop you a line. Or drop me a line. Love the chat. Pokemon. Always trying to learn. A lot of info out there. Just like baseball cards. You got to figure out your lane. All right, Mike Cook, this is for you. Then I'm going to go grab a bottle of water while J5 is setting up stuff. For those that don't know, we're looking for Bogsy, we're looking for Gwen, we're looking for Ryan Sandberg, and of course, we're looking for cards that are gradable with PSA or SGC in gem mint, meaning 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. Thank you, J5. Always looking out for me and us. All right, we're going to go through it like this. Sparky Anderson. Dave Roberts. Dan Spillner. Anthony Johnson. Bert. Just goes by Bert. Jerry Humphrey. Mike Prolly. Dave, I'm a hustler. Frank, I like bananas. Bill Madlock, killer at the plate. Jim Beatty. Bruce Suter, Hall of Famer. Roger. Dan Dreesen. Jerry Martin. So let's... Sparky's a Hall of Famer. Madlock is good, but not a Hall of Famer. Bruce Suter. So 2 Hall of Famers. See, I respect. I don't know if they're going to be tenable or not. Doesn't matter. 83 Donruss, man. That's my cup of joe, man. Sparky. Mike, hope you enjoyed that free pack rake, courtesy of VB. You got it. My pleasure. It's been a fun show. Man, the time goes fast on here. I could break all day, really. I wouldn't get any other work done, but I could break all day. J5, I'll be right back if you want to start setting up. I'm going to, because I don't think that 250 is going to close out. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to grab some more water. I'll be right back. right, J5's getting everything ready. Appreciate everyone joining us tonight. I just realized I will not touch the screen. Man, I just looked out there. I don't know where you folks live if you're from the Northeast. It looks pretty wild out there, J5. I'm glad you got home safely. Hey, what's up, Sir Charles? Charles, so I just wanted to clarify. Oh, I know what you said. You can hop on after things end with Holly a little bit early tonight. Appreciate it. What's up, J5? Oh, I just realized I might have to have the... J5, am I going to need my headphones?
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, Charles. J5, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You want me to use the headphones?
Yes, please.
You got it.
Okay. So,
So, like, were the roads crazy? J5, were the roads crazy?
yeah, it's crazy.
Like, it's just falling fast out there?
Yeah, fast and heavy.
Where do I have the two items we're opening? That would help, yes. Oh, hold on one second and pick up Darren. Hey, how's it going? Sure. Yep. Yes. Let me. Let me. I don't remember if he did, but yes, it's definitely more valuable. Do you know how to go live from her Instagram Live? Great. So, yeah, what I think is because we're not, like I had to send my staff home, so we're literally doing everything remote today. Normally, wouldn't do this, Darren, because of the snow and stuff. And so, yeah, I think that it would be wonderful if Holly would go live on her Instagram as well. And we could just wait till everything's coordinated. We already picked the winners from her page. J5 setting up everything right now behind the scenes, even though we are live. So we'll be ready to go. And that's much appreciated if she'd be willing to go live on Instagram, as well. Oh, sure. So I don't want to make things difficult for you guys. So please, this is not like nothing's required. But yeah, if it's convenient for you, someone would need to either hold the phone or have like a tripod, holding the phone, so that while Holly's talking to us through Zoom, at the same time, her fans can also check out the interview on Instagram Live. We dual stream all the time. And if you'd rather talk to J5, who's more of like a technical guy, he's the guy I texted, on the text earlier today. Because this is what we do. Like when we have something special, we go live on Instagram also. So we'll do that for the Vintage Breaks page. But obviously with Holly having a fantastic following on Instagram, this is going to be some cool content for her followers that maybe they haven't seen before. Hi Holly, how are you? Oh, yes, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, you don't really need to know much. I was going to ask you, do you know anything how bad the Jets are? Great. So then, yeah, you know how terrible they are. So, yeah. And then also, Holly, I did, a little bit of research. I'm happy to talk about your Team Up Fitness app if that's something that you thought, Okay. Ah, well, I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just kind of take it slow, and if it ends up becoming something more interesting, great. And if not, we'll talk about the cards and just have some fun. Great. Thanks, guys. If you need anything, just call me. Appreciate it. Bye. I just got a call from the school system, which, by the way, they're doing virtually anyway. I believe they're closing school tomorrow, which, I'm not going to argue one way or the other. I just find it interesting because no one's leaving their home. So I don't really get it. But regardless, we'll be hanging out with Crosby. Cool. Holly was just giving me a note with Darren. Shout out again to Prince Marketing for making this happen. And, of course, Prince Marketing and Darren and his team were also responsible for helping us get Dominique Wilkins and hopefully some wonderful guests in the future. So ex-boyfriend is Dave. Vegas Dave. Owned $4 million trout. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, this is going to be great. Yeah, Cody, you like that? That's really cool, Bobby. Mike, like I said, if you could drop me a line, I'd love to talk to you. We are going to be offering Pokemon breaks. We're just trying to get, like I see people opening the new stuff. We prefer to open vintage Pokemon. And the trick is you have to find something that's affordable with a good upside and, you can get, obviously. So I just wanted to look up what the Trout sold for. Mike Trout. Charles, I don't know if you're watching. I'm really looking forward to the last day of the year when everyone is going to be breaking in some capacity for vintage breaks across all of our different breakers. I think it's going to be great. Highest card value. Okay, 3.3, that's what it is, 3.93 million. Crazy. All right. J5?
Yes.
Did you talk to, basically Darren called me with Holly, and they were just asking about trying to see if they should go live on Instagram under Holly's page as well.
Yeah, sure.
So I just moved the camera. Is that all right?
That's good. If you like it, yeah.
That's fine. I'll try to move the Garbage Pail Kids wrapper.
Those are your winners. You see it?
Yes. Hanger Box is Demi, and Fat Pack is Aura Paul. Can you put their actual names if you happen to know it, so I can call them something?
I don't have their actual names.
Oh, I thought you did from their Instagram page.
I just got the handles.
Yeah, it's Paul. Paul and Andrea. That's fine. I can write it down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Easy peasy. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to get... I'm going to get one more. Be right back, G5.
Okay. People in the chat, you guys can hear me, correct?
Oh, let me move this.
Check, 1, 2. Guys in the chat.
So it does not appear messy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Cody.
Great.
Okay, so we're just waiting on Holly. I hope this is very smooth and just the software just picks it up and then I'll move it from there. Don't worry about the screen right now, guys. I'll take care of the second string there. Charles, snow. Well, snow is the best when it's yellow. Yellow snow is the best. That's all I heard. So if you ever see it, Charles, make sure you dive head first into that. Just saying. All right, Leighton, you can hear me?
So J5, how's everything going?
Good. I'm just waiting for it to connect so I can.
Sure. Is there anything I can do to reverse the vintage breaks, how it's backwards? Because in other words, like, how are they going to see? Like, I want them to see the cards and enjoy it. You know.
Video rename. How do I flip the video? Okay, Holly's on.
Great.
It's
Hi, Holly. How are you today?
I don't know if you can hear us.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, there you
Hi, Holly. How are you today?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
How's it going?
Okay, great.
Thanks for
Okay.
joining us. J5 is just
Thank
kind
you for
of.
having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. So we're just having our technical guy kind of set everything up.
Great.
Great. Okay.
So are you in Cali right now, or are you in Vegas?
I am in Vegas right now. I'm trying to turn my volume up so I can hear you better.
Great.
I don't want to mute my audio. I want to turn it up.
All right, I'm gonna leave this.
Sounds good, J5.
How do I turn up my volume?
I can hear you okay, but I'm not sure if you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great.
It's just kind of like low.
Sure.
So I want to make sure. I'm not going to mess around with it. We're already
Okay.
in. We're good.
Sounds great. Well, as J5 is kind of getting everything set up and stuff, we sincerely appreciate you joining us. And of course,
Thank you.
special shout out to Prince Marketing Group and Darren. And Darren, I don't know if you're gonna, pop on, but I have a special treat for you. I know Darren is
You hear
a hoops fan, and so I have a second year 1981 basketball pack.
Got something for you.
Yeah, if you'd like me to open it, we can.
Oh, the 81, 82 tops.
Yeah.
I literally have bought 4 boxes in the past month.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm working
Yeah,
on
I
a
got
deal
them
right
anywhere
now.
from
The
like
guy
3 grand
has
to
a bunch.
3,500. They're gold.
Yeah, I know they are pretty
No,
good.
because the magic and the bird card, they're notoriously off-centered. That was my childhood.
Yep. So Holly, out of curiosity, did you grow up in a
It's
family
really
with
low.
other brothers and sisters that collected cards?
I got to turn you up. We can barely
Sure.
hear anything right now. I
Sorry.
don't know what's going on right now.
Okay.
This is no good. Where is it? And yes, my brother collected like all the Topps cards when I was younger, so that's kind of how I got into everything.
That's cool. I'm texting my
You
guys.
don't want to mute it.
Is it on the right side, the volume?
Microphone. Select a microphone. That's what's gonna have to be unless I have some kind of like headphone.
Maybe just use your. Can't you hear through that? Can't you? I think here's what you should do. Headphones are gonna look weird. Let him log on and accept him, so you'll hear him better through the live feed.
Okay.
Leighton,
Yes.
and so she doesn't have to put the ear wires in.
Sure.
Can you go to her live and she'll accept you, and that way we'll get better volume through that, and she could do the Zoom at the same time.
Sure. You mean go through her live on Instagram?
Yeah, go to her live, and then when she sees you come up, she'll accept you,
Yeah, sure.
and we'll use that as the volume and the visual
Great.
on her live and the Zoom.
So
It's just way too low on the Zoom.
yeah, no, I apologize. So Darren, if I'm on, because I'm on my I'm on my Instagram homepage, if Holly is live, will that appear at my top? Because I am following her. Let's see.
Well, I think you got to go live, and then you asked me to join.
Okay. So let me tell G5 this. Hold on
That's
one
what
second.
it is. If he
Okay,
goes
I
live.
understand now.
He goes live, and then I asked to join.
Okay, great. Let me call the office. G5. Hold on one second.
So I will see that he's live here, and then I'll ask him
Sure.
to join.
Hey, so Holly would like us to go live on Instagram under our page, and then she's going to accept. We want her to join us.
So bizarre. I've never seen that
And
happen.
if you're not sure, to call Darren because he's sitting right next to Holly. No, I'm not on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. You have to do it from your phone because I won't be able to hold the phone. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you want me to go? I just want to be clear. You want me to go live then from my phone for Instagram?
Yep, and then I asked to
Sure.
join you.
Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. Do you know how to do that? Because I don't go live on
Yep,
Instagram very
I'm
often.
waiting for you to go live. I'm looking at your page, and once you do, then I'll request to be in your video.
But yeah, I think she's gonna have to invite you because it's just no point in going because you can't hold the phone at the same time.
Okay. So
Let me
can you call Darren, please? Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay, bye. Great, guys. So I'm going to have John from my office reach out to Darren right now so we can get everything situated, Holly. I do apologize for the delay. Obviously, all this virtual stuff is kind of new for all of us. So we'll get situated in just 1 second.
I think that's them. They said they were gonna call you.
Yep, he's going to call you right now. Yes.
I think they were gonna. They said they were gonna call you.
Yep.
I think that was them.
So, Holly, while we're kind of waiting for everything, I'll try to talk up a little bit. Can you hear me at all,
Yeah.
or is it?
But I'm with her now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great. I'll wait.
She's on a laptop right now.
What?
What's that?
Is she on a laptop?
Yeah.
Or iPad?
Like laptop?
Laptop. Okay. So I think you're gonna have to go live on your Instagram.
Yeah. I'm waiting for
Like-
him to go live. I'm waiting for him to go live, and then
she'll accept, and he
and
just
then
has
I'll
to
ask to be
accept
in
her.
it. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he can't go live because he can't hold the phone and open the patch at the same time.
Is there anybody with him?
No, he's by himself.
Yeah.
Does he have a tripod? Can he set the phone up?
The tripod is pulling the camera right now that you see. Is
Okay.
there any way you can go live and just invite him?
So you have to do it from your page?
I mean, I can try, but he's still gonna have to use his phone to do it. Here. Let me try.
Thanks for trying, guys. Hold on. You know what? I should reach out to Patrick.
So Darren, the volume on the laptop is
Super
can you
low.
find the settings.
Yeah, it's super low.
The settings, it's Windows, right? Or is it iMac?
I think it's iMac, right?
It's a Mac. Yeah, it's a Mac.
It's a Mac. Try to figure out what the volume setting is on the Mac.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but we're actually hopping on with Holly, and we're basically having some difficulties with her volume. So if I wanted to go live from my Instagram just from my phone, what's the best way to do that? Yeah, because she's saying she's going to invite me after that. Yes, and yes.
All right, so if you go, so basically,
Hey Darren, so on the iMac.
so you're saying she's
Yeah.
going to go live on Instagram from her phone, and then she's going to invite you, right?
Yes, but she said it'd be easier if I did it on my end, and so that's what I was asking. How do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
So, hold on a second.
But she's got to do the story of the live anyway. Okay, we're good.
Oh, you guys good? Never mind, Patrick. Sorry to bother you, bud.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. Can you hear me okay now, guys?
Okay, do you want me to go live?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to. I don't know how they're gonna see it though. All they're gonna see the entire time is just me.
Well, so
Darren, you can hold it, Darren. You can hold the phone for her.
hold the phone for her.
Yeah.
Like,
But how can Leighton be on
Yeah, I
Sure.
understand what you mean, Darren. You want Holly's audience to see the cards.
Yes, because right now they're only going to see me. Hi guys.
Yes. Yep.
Hey.
I understand.
No, Leighton, Patrick knows how to split the screen. I've done it before.
Okay.
Yeah, he just requests to be in my video, and then I just accept him. That's it. That's how we split the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do that, we're good.
Sure. So you basically want me to just go. You
Hey.
said to correct. You want me to go live on my end so you can see stuff from here, right?
Correct.
Okay,
if we
let me
just-
call Patrick back. Sorry,
to
guys.
see what
Okay.
you're saying too.
No problem. We'll get to the bottom of this.
So you just request. And...
Appreciate. Yeah, exactly. You guys are seeing behind the scenes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So I do need your help. I'm sorry. I apologize.
How you doing,
Yeah.
guys?
So basically, they want me to go live from my end, and then we're gonna invite her so that her audience can see me opening the cards.
Everybody, I'm with my agent, and we are.
Sorry to bother you.
And we are getting ready to do a
Pack break.
pack break with vintage breaks. So we're just gonna get underway pretty soon. I don't know if you guys are all sports cards freaks out there, but I hope you are. So
I'm on the phone with Patrick, guys, trying to figure it out.
so you're about to see. We're gonna go split screen.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. Yeah.
Incredible cards.
Very cool.
I hope you guys all had a great day.
Yeah, Patrick. So if it's something that we can get done, great. And if not, we'll have to make an alternative. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So my buddy Patrick said he's going to text us what to do.
Yeah, he's great at it.
Yeah, no, he is great. Appreciate you guys being so patient. Oh wow, okay. So how do I start a live video with a friend on Instagram? Tap in the okay.
Do live. Let's do a pack break sports cards. So if you're interested in that, stay with us here. We're gonna do it until about probably 5:30, 5:45 with vintage breaks. If you want to follow them. I hope you guys all had a great day. Willow, hi Willow.
Oh great. So live, and then
You see my shirt? Yeah, my shirt is pretty cool. It's like,
all right. So we can see me. We'll be able to show the cards. The last part is I just got to figure out how to add you guys, and it'll be all set. And I think Patrick sent this. This is showbiz, guys, right?
They are opening cards.
Tap on person's name to invite them to join your live video and tap add. Okay.
Okay. How are you?
And checking connection.
I'll get it going in just a
We're
second.
live. I'm going to try to invite you. How do I invite you? Oh, go live with. I think we're very close, Holly. I'm excited. All right, Holly Sonders, send request. I just invited you, Holly. Let's see if we get it.
Okay, send a request, view request.
We're waiting. It says waiting for Holly.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. There's like 40 people who are trying to request to come.
Yeah, I'm sure. Take your
Let's just
time.
stop that for a second. I'm trying to find vintage breaks. Okay.
It's Vintage Breaks 459.
Okay. No, not Mega Root. I'm not going live with Mega Root. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
Hi guys.
Record your,
View request.
record your live if you can, because
Yeah. It does, and at the end, I have a chance to
for like the press clip, and I'll film it with my iPhone too.
Yay, okay. Yeah. See, look, it's just like there's 40 people who are trying to go live with me, so I can't see their request right now.
So it said Holly Sonders was unable to join. So I'm going to try one more time here.
Well, you guys got to go to my live story. Are you on my live right now? You got to go to my live
Are you on with
and then
Patrick?
request to join my live.
Okay, so I should find you, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yes, you got to find mine. I'm live right now.
Okay. So let me disconnect then, Holly.
Send a request.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me. All right. So you want me to find you?
Yes,
You
please.
got it.
Everybody.
Holly.
Hello, South America. We're just getting ready to go.
Yep. Oh, great. I just clicked on your live,
Okay.
and I see you. So you just need me to. Wow, you have a lot of people watching there, Holly. That's very exciting.
Yeah, that's good. I have a really, really good following.
Yes, you do. So what you need me to do is I have to get you. How do I request to? Oh, okay.
That's good. I have a really, really good following. Like, I love them so much.
Okay, hold on a second here. So. Search
Everybody,
Holly active.
what do for fun on Tuesday? It's Wednesday here.
Okay, so I need to now. Can you send me the request? Do you know how to do that? Because I think that's what we need to do.
I can only send you a request if you are going live. You have to send me the request.
Oh, so I'll go
Yeah.
live now too. Okay, I'm sorry, Holly.
That's okay.
Okay, so let me do that and go live also.
People want to know how do they get in on the breaks tonight.
Sure. No, I appreciate it, Holly. So we're actually going to be going live till 1 a.m. in the morning, and they can check out over 200 breaks on our website at vintagebreaks.com.
There you go. Did you guys hear that?
Great.
VintageBreaks.com. You can go check everything out there. Hi, you're from Morocco. Hi.
Great, live. And let's do it. Checking connection. All right, so now we are live, and now we're going to try to connect together because you're live already. All right, let's see. Oh, did we get, okay. Oops. Cancel.
Everybody.
Okay, live video feed. Okay, 1 second here. Appreciate everyone
Okay,
showing
good. You
us.
heard.
All right, so that's that.
Hi from Boston. Hi.
And people, here we go. Go live with. I think we're there, Holly.
Okay, we made it.
It looks. I don't want to jinx it. Send request. I just sent you a request.
Okay, let's see.
It says waiting for Holly Sonders. I'm not sure if it'll work. I hope so. But I know I'm live on Instagram right now.
View request. No. No. View request. No.
Yeah, sorry.
Got to get that split screen. It's worth waiting. Have Patrick figured it out. You want me to call him?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind, Darren. I'm sorry to bother you guys.
Oh, good.
Hey guys.
So Holly, while Darren's helping us with everything, being out in Vegas, are you now like able to go enjoy golf more because you're living in an environment in which it's always beautiful weather? Are you still golfing, or are you really more doing it like following the game from a distance?
I'm still following the game from a distance because it's so hot out here. The entire summer I didn't really play because it was 116 degrees, so I really didn't play that much. But with COVID, there's kind of nothing else to do since everything else is closed. So I got new clubs, and I played a little bit, but I probably play only twice a
Hi,
month.
this is Patrick Benito. Sorry, I'm not available.
Okay, that's cool. I hear I hear that Darren didn't get Patrick, but we'll cross our fingers that he gets him. So tell us, growing up, did you become a sports fan because of your like? Do you have a brother? Do you have several brothers? I have a brother and 2 sisters. So tell us about your family.
So my family, I have a brother who is a nuclear medicine physicist.
Oh,
Yeah. My dad is also a doctor, and then there's me. So I'm kind of the black sheep. They don't really understand like what I do for a living.
sure, that's funny.
But I was the athletic one. I was an all-state golfer and basketball player, first team all-state. So that was sports for my entire life. I don't know it any other way. And then went to Michigan State. I won a Big Ten championship there, Big Ten champion golfer. And after that, I went straight to work at Golf Channel. So sports are just,
Part of your life.
Yeah, I just can't imagine, dating a guy who is not into sports. Every boyfriend has either been directly connected to sports or, follows sports or whatever. So it's just, Sundays are for NFL and Saturdays are for college football. And I did that for years. I covered, I never had a weekend because I covered football, college on Saturday, and NFL on Sunday, and then all the golf events. So, and then sometimes NCAA basketball too. So that's all I know. I mean, that's my entire life.
Yeah, I can only imagine. It's certainly it's very exciting, but COVID changed that for us. And so, speaking because you brought it up, like how has it changed things for you? Are you doing a lot more virtually, like things like this? What kind of impact has it had on your professional career?
Yeah, so COVID has changed basically everything. The way that everybody's on the sidelines, they have to do it from 25 feet away. It's really changed everything, and now everything is done like we are right now via Zoom, and that's okay. Like I enjoy it. There's a lot of podcasts to go on. There's a lot of my good friends able to help them launch their podcast or whatever it is, to be a guest on that, and I've actually had a really good time. Not getting on a plane every single week, so it's actually been really.
That's great. Well, yeah. Hopefully, your quality of life has gone up.
Yes, it does. Like I've been able to actually stay home and not, live out of 4 suitcases. So.
Yeah, it's funny. I only travel, or before COVID, I travel a little bit for work, and as much as I enjoy it, you're always like, hey, I can't wait to get home, whether it be with your significant other, to your dog, whatever the case may be. And so, if I may, while we're kind of waiting to be hooked up here with everything connecting wise, one of the things I wanted to ask you, and it's personal in the sense of, hey, you're someone on Instagram who has a great following, right? 500,000 people is certainly not only it's not easy to get, but, whether it be the likes of, other popular IGers or anyone like even in business like Gary Vee, how do you deal with, let's say, negativity from someone that you've never met, right? It's someone who drops a comment in your chat, and whether it be they say something lewd, crude, rude, or anything along those lines, how do you, as someone who clearly enjoys their life and certainly loves sports, how do you try to kind of like stay down that center lane to make sure that you don't become distracted by the noise?
That's a very good question. And before I showed up here, I was just laughing with one of my best friends because somebody told me that I look like plastic and I give them nightmares. and this stuff is just, it's like, it would hurt somebody else's feelings, but I'm so immune to it. And then if I'm ever dating someone, the awful, terrible stuff they say about that person, doesn't matter who it is. They'll tell me like they hope that like my family gets sick stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's been some horrible stuff. But I've dealt with it for 10 years. When I started at Golf Channel, social media wasn't quite as popular. So when I was 21 years old when I first started seeing people on Twitter, because that was kind of getting big back then. If they would make comments about my face or my outfit or whatever it was. Again, I've been on national TV for 10 years. It kind of hurt my feelings back then. But then after 10 years of it, you're like, whatever you think doesn't matter because you're at home and I'm here. So that's kind of, you get a really thick skin after a while.
Yeah, and you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like you're putting yourself out there while other people are the keyboard warriors. Excuse me, I just want to try to get Patrick hook us up. So give me 1 second, Holly. Pardon me.
I'll talk to everybody who's watching.
Hey, Patrick. Sorry about that. We were just.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. So we are doing a card break right now. I'm at the win.
So she just okay.
That's what we're doing, and we're all trying to connect together so you can see the split
Sounds
screen.
Great. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Okay. Thanks.
We're just talking sports right now and just kind of about my life, and so I'm glad that you guys are here. Hope you're having a good Wednesday or Thursday, wherever you are in the world. Tuesday. I don't get to talk to you guys enough, so it's good that I'm going live, actually. Oh, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Hi. I went to Michigan State.
By the way, I'm now a Big Ten alum in that I went to Rutgers. So Rutgers College.
Oh, you're in the conference now.
Hey, listen, we got a decent basketball team, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like Michigan State.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to.
Basketball.
Yeah, they shared with me what I have to do. I'm just trying to find you so that I can invite you.
So we are just trying to get a split screen, guys, so you guys can see everything.
Yeah.
Just stay with us.
Yes.
Go blue. No. Don't go blue.
Go live with.
Hi, hello, Kelly. Was I ever a cart girl on the golf course? No, because I was almost a professional golfer, so I was always playing. But I love the cart girls.
Yeah, Holly, I tried one more time to invite you, and what I was going to suggest was just because, I don't want to take everyone's valuable time. The worst case is we end up chatting today. We'll open some cards. We'll do our best to share it with your community. We could always do this again as well.
Yeah, and I can flip this around too.
Great.
So they can see you too. I can do that like halfway through so they can kind of see you as well.
Yeah, we'll make the best of it. But I thought it was really interesting, and I didn't want to cut you off because I understand that it's not only is it sensitive what we were talking about, but it's also a skill set. And so, just for someone like myself, right? Like I have big eyes, and I have these bags underneath, like because of my heritage, where I come from. Like there's nothing I can do, but yet I become very comfortable not only talking about it, but also just kind of keep staying in my center lane and realizing that if you're enjoying what you're doing, you're passionate. Like all the other stuff's just noise.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, I put myself out there. Like if you're posting photos about your personal life or what you're doing all the time, where you are, you're gonna get that blowback from people, and that's okay. Not everybody agrees with it, and a lot of people are just angry in their own lives. So you just kind of be kind to everybody, and how I deal with it. I used to respond to people, but then I had enough people in my circle say like that just feeds the haters. So I just slide, what is it, right or left, and I just block now. Like if I see any kind of negativity, I'm just like, what? And it's usually somebody who has like one follower or is made up or something like that. So, but yeah. I mean, if you're putting yourself out there all the time, anybody can type to you behind a computer screen. But if they meet you in person, they usually just ask if they can take a photo with you. So that's the interesting part about it, though. Of all the people who kind of talk shit, I have to join the live.
His live.
Okay. Is he's live right now?
Yes, I'm live on Instagram.
Okay. But then we're gonna lose my audience for a second.
And then come back to them. Is that how it works?
Hopefully it brings everybody back.
That's right.
Yeah,
guys,
that's what we hope. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to join the Vintage Breaks live, and hopefully it brings me back to all of you. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back, hopefully. And if it doesn't work, then I will try to go back individually. Okay. And now, download video, saved.
And I have one more thing to try, Holly, if this doesn't work.
Okay, let's see.
Because my buddy just texted me, he thought something might work, and this doesn't work.
Okay. Now it won't open up Instagram. Now I'm frozen. Great.
Oh, so you turn the phone off and reboot it?
Great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. All right. What am I?
Cool. Well, we'll hang in there. So, Holly, as you were growing up and you were an avid fan of sports, like the fact that your brother was collecting cards, did you also collect cards? You kind of got some leftovers from him. I'm curious how deep you got as a kid.
Yeah. He just wouldn't. He told me never to open them.
Yeah, never to touch, right?
And I got really mad at him one time, and I remember I took I took them out of his room and took them to a pawn shop, and
yeah, that'll do it.
They weren't. I thought they were gonna give me like thousands of dollars. Again, I'm a kid, so I think
Sure.
it's like, and I just got my car, and I thought they were gonna give me thousands of dollars. I didn't realize you have to hold them and keep them, and then they go up in value. But I'm like, hey, and they're like, I'm gonna give you $15 or whatever. I'm like, oh. So then I took them back.
Yeah, I'm like, for $15, you might as well give them back to your brother so he doesn't want to beat the heck out of you, right?
So, they were tops. I remember they were tops, and I would like to see. I think they were baseball, and I forget what year they were. But he was so upset with me because I tried to open them, then I tried to sell them because
Cool.
he was being a bitch. All right, let's see if I can find your live.
Yeah, if you can find it, great. If not, we'll try it the way that Monty suggested.
See where it says send a request. Yep, I will find him.
Great.
Let's see. And if you send me that photo, I will let me touch that photo up that you posted. I didn't know you were posting. I thought you were putting it on your story.
Oh, I put it on both.
Send it to me. Let me touch it up. We will take a much better photo together. Take that
I
down.
need to delete it.
Yes, I will take a much better photo of this. Okay, I joined. Now I'm gonna request to be in this. Let's
Great.
see. Okay. Request to join. There we go. There we go.
Oh, great. I think I just got something. Oh, I thought I got something.
Oh, he accepts it.
Quests.
Oh my God, are we gonna figure this out?
Yep.
I don't want to get too excited here. It says connect. Oh, my goodness.
Hey!
It's a Christmas miracle.
We
Do you know how to
figured it
record it,
out.
Leighton?
We figured it
It's
out.
a Christmas and Hanukkah miracle all at the same time.
I can record it, I think, can't I?
So for those of you celebrating Hanukkah out there, happy Hanukkah, almost Merry Christmas, and anyone else celebrating holidays this time of year, happy holidays. Thanks for joining us today, Holly, of course, courtesy of Prince Marketing, and Mr. Darren Prince is sitting right there. Thanks, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
What up?
There he is.
Very cool. So Holly, I do appreciate kind of the chit chat that we've had, and I know, at this point we're kind of well past 8 o'clock and the time we talked about. So thank you sincerely for being patient throughout the entire thing.
Thank you for doing this and caring about my life at all. So thank you.
Oh,
And
listen,
asking good questions. Thank you.
No, listen, it's funny. I didn't go to school for this. I just kind of enjoy it. I started my own podcast a few months ago where I really talk about baseball cards and life. And really, I've had some wonderful guests. And so, candidly, Holly, we have a demographic of 98.5% male that, buy from Vintage Breaks. I'm like, oh, you have a lot of male followers on Instagram.
It's about like my demographic, so that's perfect.
Exactly. And to be fair, you love sports. And
Yes,
so one of the things that's really important to us here is that we have the ability to be true to ourselves, and you don't have to fake it, right? Like you give a shit about football or whatever the case may be. And, I think that the little promo that we did, these are the items we're going to give away to your audience tonight.
Oh, cool.
All they had to do was like your Instagram page, like Vintage Breaks on Instagram, and then tag 3 of their friends. And what's really cool is not only are these free, Holly, to Andrea and Paul, they were the winners, Demi77 and Aura Paul on Instagram, but there's the potential for really expensive cards to be pulled from these. Now, we're going to need a little luck on our side.
Hold on. I think that they're saying there's a terrible echo.
Oh, okay.
So I think I need to turn my computer sound off and turn my Instagram sound up. I want to make sure everybody could hear.
Absolutely.
There we go. Let's see if that's better. Sound sucks. Is that better, guys? Can you hear now? Is that better? Should be better.
Okay, great. And so in this pack of cards here from 2017, sure, if you're an avid football follower out there, you know about Patrick Mahomes. So what's crazy, in the same draft class, Holly, you could also get a Deshaun Watson rookie and Christian McCaffrey. So the crazy thing about cards, and to try to educate, your 500,000 Instagram followers who may be tuning in today, so when you open a pack of cards, it really is at random. We don't know if we're going to get Patrick Mahomes. We don't know if we're going to get Deshaun Watson. But what we do at Vintage Breaks, which is really cool, as these packs that are vintage, Holly, become more expensive, instead of having to buy the whole pack from us or from another vendor, you might only have to buy a single card. And so you might say, well, why would I do that? Because the economics are a lot better. It's a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable to only buy one card in a break instead of all the cards.
Sure.
And of course, you don't have the same chance of getting a big card, but you also get to survive and participate in a lot more breaks. And so for a lot of our folks who are part of our Vintage Breaks community, they really look at it as a long game, and they want to be able to participate as many breaks as possible. So we try to give them the chance to do that through, these smaller breaks where you can buy a single card instead of having to buy the super duper whole expensive pack. And in this particular case, we're going to open this 2017 pack for Andrea right now. If we get a Patrick Mahomes rookie autograph card and a graded PSA 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, you're talking about thousands of dollars that they'd be able to take to. We were joking about this pawn shop just a few minutes ago. Maybe they could take that Patrick Mahomes and probably get paid more than my baseball card collection and your brother's baseball card collection was worth as a kid.
My brother's baseball card collection. I don't know if everybody was listening to that. He had a Topps baseball collection, and I was very young, and I tried to sell it when I got mad at him. Tried to take it to a pawn shop and sell it. So that was my first run-in with baseball cards, and then later in life, one of my boyfriends sold a baseball card very recently for the record-breaking 3.8, I believe it was $3.8 million. So that was a couple months ago, the Mike Trout card. So I've seen it at the bottom, and I've seen it at the top.
Pretty amazing, and not many people, candidly, Holly, whether it be you're a collector or you're just a casual fan or you don't really know anything about it at all, do not get to experience the wide end of the spectrum that you've been on, meaning like your brother's collection that's worth literally shekels, not even enough to sell for revenge. And then of course, as you mentioned, your ex-boyfriend sold the Mike Trout card in our friends Golden Auctions, shout out to them, for $3.93 million. So if I may, before we open this pack, when you guys were together, like, did you discuss the Mike Trout card? Did you discuss cards in general, or it was not really like something that happened over the dinner table?
Yeah, I mean, we discussed the Trout card before COVID even hit, and he thought he was going to hang on to it for 10 years.
Wow.
He always told me that this is going to be like a $6 or $7 million card. And of course, I'm like, it's a piece of cardboard. Like, I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
I was like, okay. I was like, sure. All right, good, honey. You know, and then COVID hit, and we thought that there was going to be no baseball, and we thought that the card was going to plummet because Trout
Wow.
couldn't play. But it ended up going the other way, and Ken Golden was a visionary, and he's like, this market is about to boom, like, you need to sell now. And he's like, I've only had the card for almost 2 years, and I don't want to sell it. Like, he did not want to part with that card at all. And then the auction was what, August?
It was several months ago, so it sounds about right.
Yeah. The week leading up to that, everybody was hyping it, and the auction just kind of held at like 1.2, 1.3. And
I
then,
remember
of course,
that.
as you know, in that last like 24 hours, and in that last 5 hours, it was up and up and up. And Kim was on the phone calling us like, "Can we make this happen? Can we do this?" And he said, "If I don't get to 4, basically, I'm holding it." He's like, "I don't need the money. I'll hold it." And then somebody came in, and Kim made the deal, so made it happen. But
That's really exciting. Where were you guys at? And if I may ask, like when the auction was winding down, where were you at?
Well, it was like the heart of COVID, so we were in
you were
Vegas,
home. Okay.
and we wanted to have like a big watch party.
Sure.
But he gets so nervous, and he keeps refreshing the auction every 2 minutes.
I know the
And
feeling.
it went like, because you say it ends at 10 p.m., but
No, it ends at like 2 in the morning.
It goes
until
into the next day, right? So I'm glad we actually didn't have the watch party, because he would have been a mess and probably left his own party, because it never ends on time, and they kept pushing it up. So we were in Vegas, and then I think we celebrated by I think it was super lame. I think we went to like Grimaldi's pizza place, and and he just made $4 million, and whatever. He had shorts on, and his tank top, and it is what it is. So
if I may ask, and if it's too sensitive, I understand.
it's
Like,
not
did-
sensitive. It's all good.
Did he after he sold it and after the first 24 hours died down, did he ever have at some point seller's remorse? He's like, wow, I could have sold it for $8 million one day, and I love it, and like, I'm curious if that ever entered into his mind.
He was pretty happy because MLB came back in July. They were playing, and Trout had, at that point, he was having a great season. So, Ken had convinced him this is the highest it's going to go. It's the time to do it.
Sure.
And Dave is building 2 different houses, one in Mexico and one in Vegas, 2 huge houses, and it's just kind of time to pad that extra $4 million in the bank, and
Absolutely.
and the stress was kind of over. So again, he said if it's not going for 4, like, I'm really not
Just not going to happen.
probably not going to happen. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think that's what I remember.
I think you're right. From what I heard, and of course the card sold for $393.
Yeah.
It was really unbelievable for our industry, and obviously congratulations to Dave.
Yeah, and Ken did a great job. Golden did a great job for pushing it like that, and Ken knew all the right contacts, and I mean that was a big deal. And then the next day it was all over. It was news, and he was pretty proud, because he had just bought that card again, not even 2 years ago, and he said he bought it for $400,000 and said, I'm going to flip this for 10 times as much, and he looked like a crazy visionary. I mean, he
Yeah.
did. So it was pretty cool.
That is really cool. Well, I know we've been here for a while, and I could talk your ear off as I'm on YouTube several times a week, Holly. So I'm going to try to move things along because I don't want to keep you guys forever. This is going to be the pack for Andrea. Good luck, Andrea. And instead of kind of running through each card, I'm going to show some of the highlights, Holly, and we're going to hope we're going to get one of these key rookie cards, and we're really going to hope that it's going to be in gem mint condition so we can send it off, for grading to PSA for them. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Damon Harrison. He's not worth a lot, but Snacks used to be a Jet, and now he,
Yes.
So Snacks Harrison is a defensive force in the NFL, and of course, who doesn't like to say Snacks as a nickname? Let's see, Randall Cobb, Doug Baldwin, Chris Hogan, which, by the way, if you want some Jersey history, went to Monmouth University. No one thought he was going to make the NFL. So pretty amazing. Something that the card companies do, which I think is super cool, Holly, and I wish it happened more when we were kids, is they produce card sets right? And they include veterans of like the years past. Like Reggie White's last card was, let's say, in the 90s, and yet this product's from 2017. So I really like that Panini, one of the card manufacturers that are major players in our hobby, you know, baseball cards and football, etc. They include guys like Jerry West, who, you know, Darren Reps, or Magic Johnson, and they do it because it's a great crossover to whether it be a young kid or an older collector, because of course, you know, a lot of folks can recognize, you know, the greats of all time, and they're very happy to get one in a pack.
Absolutely. These are legends, yeah.
So let's see who we got here. Willie Snead, Todd Gurley. You know, we just tagged Barry Sanders on Twitter, and they responded to us. Barry might open a pack with us. And we've been very fortunate, Holly. We've opened packs with some great NFL players. Emmitt Smith, Tony Dorsett, and then some wild personalities like Pete Rose and Gary Vee.
He was a Fox with me, yes. Yeah,
so it's been a lot of fun. You know, we started these athlete/celebrity breaks about 18 months ago. And when things, because of COVID, Holly, got locked up, we thought our athlete and celebrity breaks were over. Because the conventions were really where, if someone like yourself or Emmett went to sign autographs maybe, we'd catch them for 15 minutes right in between their lunch and the next thing they had to do. And it was very effective and efficient for all of us. But when the shows and conventions stopped, we didn't really know how it was going to go. And so we're very happy that, you know, the world has embraced Zoom, you know, chatting and things of that nature.
Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect for you guys. Absolutely.
This is cool. So we got a Marlon Mack press proof rookie. You know, Marlon Mack is not like an upper tier back, but he's pretty solid. And so I'm going to sleeve that up in case, you know, he goes on the tear in the NFL, and you're going to see he's a little bit off center top to bottom. I'm not sure how easy it is for your viewers to tell. But when I talk about centering, I'm talking about the spacing between, let's say, the top and bottom and the left and right. And so here, it's just a little bit bigger over here than here. And it's tough if a card's off center to get a grade of 10. And that's really kind of like, that's the grade you're shooting for, especially with modern cards, because that's where the, you know, the big premium comes in. Brian Urlacher, of course, very famous bear. Let's see if we get any big rookie. O.J. Howard, DeMarcus Walker, and a kid's reporter card. And speaking of kids, Holly, not that your audience is going to be tuning in on Monday from 3 to 4 o'clock on our YouTube channel, which you can find on youtube.com/vintage breaks. We have about 5,000 followers. But speaking of kids, Holly, we do this every year around the holidays. This Monday from 3 to 4 p.m., we're having an exclusive hour for kids only. So all the breaks that we're going to offer are going to be courtesy of Vintage Breaks and Just Collect. And we, believe it or not, we have some amazing members of the Vintage Breaks community that donate money, that donate cards to be given away to kids that are going to participate in these free breaks on Monday. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome.
Okay, so here is the second box that we're going to open. This is another follower of yours on Instagram. His name is Paul. It is ARAW Paul on Instagram. And what we have right here is a 2020 Prism football box. Now, 2020, I feel, is like a little bit more up your alley because it's the current game. You're talking about the guys like Joe Burrow and Tua. I mean, can you believe what Jalen Hurts is doing? He's sitting behind Carson Wentz a few weeks ago, and this is how crazy the card market can be. And I know Darren can attest to that. A few weeks ago, Jalen Hurts was like, all right, his cards weren't really doing much. They were very stagnant because people didn't think he might play for a year or two. All of a sudden, he's thrust into the starting quarterback role. And to be honest with you, I don't know about you. I don't know if Wentz is going to get back his role with the Eagles. What do you think?
Isn't it funny how that happens?
Amazing.
Everybody's just one injury away. You know, that's what they always used to tell me when I was on the sidelines of the NFL. It's like, you're one injury away. You better be ready to go because that's your chance.
Yeah,
and you could be in the rest of the season, especially quarterback.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because you mentioned when you were, I guess, just out of school, it sounded like you had an amazing job. Your first job was the Golf Channel?
My first job was actually, I wanted to go to the Golf Channel, but the Golf Channel told me I needed to learn live TV. I was 21 years old, so I had to go to Little Rock, Arkansas, and I did like hard news. I did the kidnappings, tornadoes, all domestic violence, all that on the 5 and 10 p.m. news for 9 months, and then Golf Channel brought me on to do 30-second taped updates.
Oh my goodness! So before I forget, because I want to, Dr. E is a big fan of our show, and I want to ask his question. I think it's a really good one. Holly, do you have a favorite golf course that you enjoy playing?
I I really enjoy Shadow Creek. Living in Vegas, I enjoy that. Actually, we're at the Wynn right now. I love the Wynn course here. I know it's expensive.
Very expensive. I played it
when they
once,
come
and I
in-
feel like I'm still paying it off.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's cost the same to play the Wynn as it does Pebble Beach. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
it's like, but I think Pebble for everybody is the best public course, or Bethpage Black. If you're gonna do it, do one of those. One of those two, or Pinehurst. Pinehurst number two.
I'm working on my tennis game, and I can't do everything. And I have a 5-year-old son, Crosby. I love
Oh,
you,
yeah.
honey.
Forget
So
it.
like tennis is a better bang for my buck, because it's an hour and a half versus the 4 to
Yes.
5, and I like staying married.
smart.
You know,
It's you work all week and then you come home and say, honey, I need 6 hours to go play with the boys on Saturdays. It doesn't fly. It doesn't
no,
fly.
it's,
My thing was always golf was too expensive and it takes too long.
Yep.
So if you can figure out, 9 holes and it's less expensive, more people will play, I think.
Yep, totally agree with you. But talking about your early career before we open this box, I find this stuff interesting, and hopefully you do as well. So when you were first starting out, like, did you just have this insatiable, hunger to succeed, and you just like you ate, you breathed, you, pardon my expression, you shit, news? Like, is that how hard you wanted it, or were you like, you know what, if it happens, it happens, and I'm also going to tend bar, and I'm also going to buy and sell baseball cards on the side? I'm curious where you were, with your mentality at that age.
I was always an athlete, so I never knew anything different. Like, that was my job. You go to school, you go to practice, and you perform. And that's just kind of how it is. And you go to college and you do the same. And I won a Big Ten championship, and I don't know anything besides structure in my entire life. You want this? Well, this is what you do, and then you do that. So when I went to work at Golf Channel, I woke up. I was 21 years old. I don't know how many 21-year-olds that would wake up at 3 a.m. every single day, go in and write their own scripts, and then live on TV at 7 to 9 a.m. every day.
And you probably weren't making a lot of money, pardon me asking.
Oh my God, nothing. I think my first contract was for like $60,000, until they found out that like I would work my ass off, and 3 years later I had 3 of my own shows, and then signed a big network deal. But yeah, I mean, waking up for 60 grand at 3 a.m. every single day when all your friends are out partying, they couldn't even find somebody to come fill in for me, because the girls they would call to fill in were already out at the bar. So if I
Oh
were
my
sick, I could
God.
never get sick. The 2 days I got sick, the girl that filled in for me was out with a guy. She came in at 2:30 a.m. straight from the bar, because that's just what other people are doing, But I just never really partied. I never did drugs. I never, really drank, and I just didn't. I guess sports kind of kept me in line that way, and my parents. So I just don't know anything besides, whatever you do, be the best. If you're a janitor, be the best janitor you can be. Like, I have respect for everybody. If you're trying the best that you possibly can, just do the
Yep.
best you can.
And I think that the love for, what you were trying to do to break into a field that was difficult,
Yeah.
was admirable, in the sense that, you weren't making a lot. You didn't really know if you'd get your break at Golf Channel. And, it's similar to how I feel about baseball cards. I wanted to be a second baseman for the Yankees, not in the cards, no pun intended. And, when I graduated Rutgers College in 2000, it was a pretty hot job market. And so everyone was telling me, Holly, the parents, the friends' parents,
Right.
you got to take that business consulting job. And I was able to pass on that because I financed my education going to school, buying, selling cards, working at Johnson & Johnson. And I guess my point is, like, for success to work, the rent is due every day. And, that's not my line. I've heard that from a number of different people. And so for me, people always ask me, well, Leighton, like, how do you do something for baseball cards at 8 in the morning and you're still going live at 11 at night? I'm like,
Yeah.
because I just love it.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. If you hate something, you're not gonna do the best job you can. You're not. It's just like a relationship. Like, if you're not fully in it, you're gonna do a half-assed. It is what it is.
Yep. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So yeah. But I just don't know anything besides putting 100% in. I'm 100, and everything I do, it's 100 or nothing. To my own detriment, I've put my time into relationships and stuff like that did not deserve 100%. But that's the only way that I know it. So I think the super successful people do that.
Yep, I think you're right. One of the things I find with all the people that are very successful, the common theme is they work their asses off. There's very
That's
few.
it.
There's very few people out there. They're like, oh wow, they won the lottery, or they inherited multi-generational family wealth, and they do nothing
yeah.
all day. Like I don't know people like that.
I don't know anybody like that. I actually know one person like that, and I can't stand them. I always have this philosophy that if you sleep in till double digits, I'm probably not going to be your friend. Like I'm up at 5 a.m. every single day. I'm bothering Darren. I have to not call Darren because I want him to sleep. My agent, I have to I'm always awake, so I'm like I need
I see how hard Darren works,
that
and it's pretty amazing.
because I'm like a vampire.
So as we open this 2020 Prism Pack for Paul, once again, congratulations. Do you have a feeling, in your opinion, out of all the quarterbacks from the 2020 class, Burrow and Tua and Hurts and Herbert, is there one that you really honed in on, like, wow, I really like this guy because X?
I covered Justin Herbert a lot, and I really liked him. I really liked him a lot. And my agent is a big fan of the Chargers, like diehard Chargers fan. So I'm going to say Herbert there.
And
I like Joe Burrow's attitude. I think Joe Burrow's pretty cool.
I see Darren giving like the fist pump. He's glad you said Herbert.
Yes.
I know he's a Charger
one
fan.
Super Bowl in my lifetime.
Yes.
One, please.
Let's see here. We're going to see if we can get a big Miles Sanders second year. And I'm flipping through these quick, folks, because I appreciate Holly and Darren spending so much time with us today.
No, we're happy to do it. Thank you.
Nick Chubb, Darius Leighton. So in each pack, there's like different colors. And, we're really looking for a big rookie. Okay, Juan Jennings. I don't know much about him, but I see a nice rookie. I'm cheating here, Holly. There's a really good rookie card that's staring me in the face. He's the last card in the pack. So I'm excited. George Kittle, who obviously is a beast of a tight end for the 49ers. Now, this is a really nice pull. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, rookie, the stud running back for the Chiefs, given out for free right here on Holly Sonders' Instagram account and Vintage Breaks 459 Instagram. It's a really nice hit. And I love when it's the last card in the pack, Holly. There's something bittersweet about that.
It's like birdieing the 18th hole.
Which I don't do very often. I'm glad you didn't ask me about my handicap because it's embarrassing. I'm much better at tennis.
That's okay.
But, if I can improve a little bit, then I wouldn't be afraid to ask to play golf together coming out there. But right now, I would be embarrassed.
That's okay. We'll go play.
That sounds good. Now, I know we've been on for a while. Darren, you tell me, but if you'd like, we can do one more little bonus pack, and we can open up this 1981 Topps basketball if Darren would dig it. If not, we can hold it for the future.
Oh, my God.
Can he hear you?
Magic.
Can he hear you?
Yeah.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
What would
That's
you like?
two of our guys,
What would you like to do? He says yes.
Bird Magic.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Says
Holly,
yes.
what's super cool for your audience who's watching this is 1981 Topps basketball, which is a little bit different than this box, which is 1980. And to give you some perspective, this box of 1980 Topps basketball is worth about $20,000. But what's even wilder, Holly, is that if you get a Magic Johnson Larry Bird rookie, which of course is Darren's boys and Prince Marketing Group, a PSA 10 rookie card of the Magic Bird rookie is going to sell for over $100,000 right now, maybe even $150,000. And so what's really amazing about this time period, Holly, the 80s, is that some of the cards in gem mint grades are going for phenomenal money. And I think it's because whether it be guys like Darren, folks like myself, and other collectors are maybe starting to come into a few shekels, a few bucks. And there's not an infinite amount of those cards out there. So what's really cool is that this is a 1981 Topps basketball pack, which is the year after the box I just showed you. But what's interesting about this is that this may contain the first Magic Johnson and Larry Bird card where they're featured by themselves. And the reason why that's important is because for the last several years, and Darren knows this well, this has been a highly underrated set. And folks now are starting to really gravitate towards it for a few reasons. But one of the major ones, Holly, is that it is the first issue of a Larry Bird card and Magic Johnson card by themselves versus together on the trio. Me personally, I'd be happy if I was on any card with 100 players, but I'm not named Magic or Bird. So we're going to see what we get out of here. We may get a Kareem. We may get a Dr. J. There's some really great players of this time period.
He said Kevin McHale.
Oh, you're not going to believe me? Check this out. I just opened it up. Darren, look who's sitting there, man.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. Larry Legend, first card for Mr.
Wow.
Prince. And by the way, if you're hungry, we got a little leftover gum left on Chocolate Thunder.
Oh!
Rest in
40-year-old
peace.
Oh my
gum.
gosh.
That is filthy. So by the way, Holly, we have like folks, I'm sure you get weird requests on your Instagram account.
Oh yes.
And I'm not going to
yes.
make you go into any of them.
I'll
but some
talk
of
about
the-
it. They're hilarious.
Some of the weirdest, maybe for the next episode. We'll leave them
Very
wanting more.
explicit.
I'm learning something about live TV. You need them to want more. So we'll talk about it next time. So this gum, sometimes we get folks to reach out to us and like they're like, hey, eat it or send it to me and I'll eat it. And I actually haven't eaten any old gum yet. And I'm not going to get mushy because I can become a big sap pretty fast. So my son has a rare medical condition. He's doing great. It's called congenital hyperinsulinism. And I was planning it for this summer, but I'm going to plan it for next summer at the National. I want to set the Guinness Book of World Records for the most people chewing gum at the same time under the roof of the 2021 National. And I figured with folks like Darren Prince, Patrick, and maybe even Golden Auctions kind of getting aboard, if we can do that, that will be the first time I'm willing to chew old gum on camera. It would be for my son and for raising awareness and charity for congenital HI, which you can check out, by the way, at congenitalhi.org if you want to read more about it.
How's the
wonderful.
centering on the bird?
Unbelievable. By the way, Darren, if you get a 10, man, I don't
It's
know.
25 grand.
I'm just telling you, are you
Wow.
looking at this? This thing is nuts. This thing
Come
is
on.
dead
Can you see
nuts
it? Can you
centered.
see it?
Oh my
Like
gosh.
unbelievable.
Jason Coons, are you watching?
Oh
What
yeah,
do
you
you
should definitely
think?
tag him.
Wow.
So what's really exciting about this, Holly, and for those who are watching your Instagram account that may not quite understand, they may know that Larry Bird is great, right?
Yeah.
But the reason why we're even more excited is because it looks really well centered. And in order to get a high grade from PSA, we need the card within the card, meaning the frame of it. We need to have equidistant borders so that we can have close to perfection of centering so that we have a chance to get a 10. And a PSA 10 of this card sells for, Darren's looking it up, thousands and thousands of dollars.
25 grand.
He
Money
says
is
25
worth.
grand.
Which is insane. So here's the thing. If I
Tapped
just
out.
sit here and we never do another one of these, you're going to know what happened.
Wow.
So I love you guys. I'm having a blast.
Wow.
That's a really nice poll. I'm glad we got something juicy here. So, yes. That deserves a little round of applause.
Yay!
We're going to fire
Now,
through
who
the
gets
rest-
it, Leighton?
I'm sorry?
Who gets the card?
You get the card. It's your pack.
How do we do that now?
All you have to do is introduce
It's
me to
yours?
Larry Bird and
Yeah.
have him do a break with us, and it's yours.
How does this happen, Dad?
What would you
Every day.
Holly, thank you. This is great.
Holly, I think you have some good luck for him. So I'm going to show off the rest of the pack.
He owes me. He owes me.
Love you, Leighton.
That's his
This is
Christmas
big.
gift. Thank God. I don't have
Yeah, I
to
know.
buy
Now
it.
you don't have to buy. Exactly. Save yourself a
Wonderful.
few bucks. Ooh, this is nice. We just got a Moses Malone, very well centered. Oh my God, I'm jealous, Darren. This is absurd. Check this out. Really nice Moses Malone. You know, we lost him about a year and a half ago. May he rest in peace. But he was
Yeah.
one of the greats, Holly. He was an amazing player and is an NBA Hall of Famer. Calvin Murphy, NBA Hall of Famer. This is pretty cool. Leader card. You know what's cool, Holly? I've been watching, because it's like in the upper right, how many people are watching you on Instagram. And literally, like, you could feel the energy. More people are watching because we got some cool hits.
Cool.
No, this is actually a lot of fun. People are like, "Thank you for letting me sit in." This is
Ooh,
really
Mo
cool.
Cheeks. He just got elected to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Rick Roby. It's a little hard to read from behind. Dwayne Scales. Eddie Johnson. And, of course, Chocolate Thunder. He was known for his thunderous dunks. I'm going to leave this, relic on there, Darren, if you decide to get a
Gum.
little naughty out there and eat some old gum.
Yeah.
We're going to preserve that for you. And so the last thing is, because I feel like I
Thanks,
kept you
Darren.
guys for like a 4-course
That's
dinner.
that's my Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So there is Darren Prince's
Wow.
Christmas gift. Holly, you should tag him on social media so there's proof that you've
Okay.
given him. Sorry, I tried
I
to get a
will.
straight face. I couldn't do
this
it.
is a Christmas gift. No, we're good.
Thank
Just
God I don't have to buy him
You
anything.
just got out.
Holly, you and your fans have been so patient, and Darren, I appreciate you setting this up. We've kept you way longer than we thought. So the last thing I'd like to do is spread a little holiday cheer. I'm going to leave it to you to figure out whether it be now live or afterwards. Just send me. I'd like to give away $100 break credit to VintageBreaks.com, and what's great about our website, Holly, is if you take that $100, you of course are going to get $100 worth of free breaks. But we have an incredible amount of bonuses that, depending on the time of day and what day of the week it is, we might have between a half dozen and a dozen bonuses running at the same time. So when we give out break credit to people to check out our site, we don't discern or differentiate between break credit and a real purchase. So you're not only going to get $100 of breaks, but you're going to get into all the bonuses that will come along with your $100 of break credit. So whether it be now, if you want to pick someone random, or afterwards, you could just drop me a line, or Darren, and we'll be happy to give them a $100 break credit.
How nice. That's great. It's probably going to be Darren Prince, so.
Well, he'll be covered for next year's holidays as well.
He's so happy right now. You have no idea.
He just got a monster card on the house. He did great.
Yeah. I was about to pay for dinner at Bazumi, but now he's going to take
Wow.
Very cool. Well, this is a beauty. And thanks again for
Thank you
Holly
guys very
joining
much.
us.
This
This
was
was
a
a
lot of fun.
blast. I'm glad you had fun. Darren,
Thanks,
I'm
bro.
sorry it took
Talk
so
soon.
long. I appreciate you being so patient.
Thank you very much for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
See you.
man.
Bye.
Maybe it made up for my stressful day yesterday.
You're still live here?
All right. So let me just make sure I
That's
shut everything
crazy.
off here. All right. Thanks again. That was a lot of fun, folks. Obviously, we had some technical difficulties, but we should be all set now. Really big shout out to Darren Prince and Prince Marketing Group. Some other folks, Jason from Otia Sports, my buddy Ryan. Shout out to Golden Auctions. Of course, they sold that record-breaking $3.93 million Mike Trout card earlier this year, and has set the hobby ablaze since then. And it's been pretty wild. So hope you'll enjoy it tonight. As you can see, we're trying to produce different content here at Vintage Breaks. There was no paid break with Holly, you know, we're trying different formats of these celebrity and athlete, you know, type experiences, and we hope you enjoyed today. So that was a blast. I'm going to sign off right now and turn it over to Sir Charles and Vintage Breaks West. Make sure you check out our website at vintagebreaks.com. Our bonus meter's off the charts. Charles, make sure you mention I put up a special $25 all-show bonus that ends tonight at 1 a.m. Someone's going to win $150 to love the Otis app, John. Absolutely. And all this fractional share stuff. Check out Darren Herman, Midlife Crisis Cards. He just came out with a podcast about it. And don't forget next week to tune in. Darren Ravel is going to join me on Leighton's Loft weekly podcast. And this was a beauty. Unbelievable hit for Darren. I mean, look at that. Beautiful card. Second year Larry Bird, first by himself. I'm going to sign off now, Charles, and turn it over to you. Take it easy, everybody.